Well, only on News for Jack, we're hearing more from the brother of the man charged with murder and accessory after the fact in the homicide at a BP gas station in Regency. That happened Monday night. 21-year-old Nedzev Batonich was killed in the shooting. His loved ones gathered today for his funeral at a mosque on St. John's Bluff. Police say the shooter is still at large. Mary is joining us now to tell us more about an accused accomplice who has been charged and what his brother is saying. Mary?
Well, Rob, Joe Stoner says he doesn't believe his brother, Nicholas Stoner, knew Batonich, but he thinks the suspected shooter that you see in the surveillance photo taken at the BP did know the victim. Joe Stoner also said his family is devastated about the shooting and says his brother doesn't deserve this.
This video that you'll see only on News4 Jax shows the man police say was an accomplice in the crime. 21-year-old Nicholas Stoner made his first appearance in court this morning, charged with murder and accessory after the fact. Sources say police are still trying to identify the shooter. Nicholas Stoner's brother, Joe, tells News4 Jax he had seen the man before, but he doesn't know much about him.
That guy is somebody that hangs around him. I don't know his name, but he's not a good person. You know, at the time I did see a weapon concealed when he was hanging out with us.
Stoner says he never could have imagined his brother being mixed up in something like this.
It's nothing that none of us ever wanted, that we ever seen coming. Even the people he was hanging around, he's never done this type of stuff before. My mom, she's just heartbroken. My brother, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He doesn't deserve this. He really doesn't. And my heart goes out to the family of the victim. It really does.
Family and friends of Nedzev Batonich said their final goodbyes today at his funeral held at the Islamic Center of Northeast Florida on St. John's Bluff Road. Tito Brown says Ned was his best friend, and even though he'll miss him, he's glad he's in a better place.
You can't not like Ned. You know, his smile, his jokes, I'm talking about, he will make you laugh, you know, till your stomach start hurting. So I would rather him be where he's at right now than, you know, the world we live in right now, because it's crazy. You know, it's very, very crazy, especially, you know, these young guys, you know, it's tough. So I'm happy where he's at right now.
Police believe the shooter is from the Orlando area, and witnesses say the two men sped off in a small red four-door car. You see it right there with a temporary tag. If you know anything about the car or the shooter, you're being asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 866-845-TIPS. You can remain anonymous, and you could receive a possible reward of up to $3,000.